This is what was on the black people driveway. Blood gang and get money. And this the neighborhood that they got me in selling me out. So now I want to just take y'all on a little journey to pretty much see what my day-to-day is like just on this street. I've only been over here for 2 weeks and it's an entire setup. But I just want to just expose, Father God, in the name of Jesus, some of the things that they are doing. So I'm just going to walk right here. Y'all know I like to go for my walks and I like to make my videos. And this street, they got me on all these men and it's black women that's watching me too because they hoping that this shit gonna go through. And the way they watching me, the way everybody is watching me, like damn, we know that's Andre Jones, we know that's our sacrifice, we know we try to sacrifice this lady and her kids and they trying to do it. There's somebody looking for me. I believe there is somebody who is looking for me. And I'm putting out this information for you. And I'm not talking about the people who are trying to set me up. I'm talking about the people who want to help me. If there's anybody who really wants to help me, don't approach me trying to bombard me. You gotta be real slick in how you approach me. I'm gonna put the camera down a little bit because YouTube said I wasn't allowed to get anybody on camera and recognize their face. And I'm not trying to get these people on camera, but that was a police officer. I just wanna show y'all. And a lot of people will be like, oh, that's the hot area and that's the hood and she just in the bad area and, say that bullshit. But no, everybody is watching and waiting for this shit to pan out the way that they want to try to pan this shit out with lies and covering up everything. Okay, so right here, there's a police officer at this Dollar General. And I did tell y'all that they robbed the Dollar General while I was shopping. And I didn't even know the nigga was robbing the place. I don't know if they expected me to get spooked or something. But I was like, I'm going to keep shopping. And I kept shopping. And I guess it was a black man. And I didn't film that because I'm not going to allow them to use my platform as somewhere for them to get clout and be making entertainment for their demonic asses on my channel. All right, so this Dollar General was robbed weeks ago. Was robbed a week ago. And the police officer was not sitting up there. He was not sitting up there. And he basically, he was not sitting up here. He was not sitting up here. And now all of a sudden, he's sitting up here at the Dollar General. He didn't even show up. Like these police officers didn't even surveil the neighborhood the day after the robbery. Sorry, my freaking nail popped off. They didn't even surveil the area and come sit up here the day after the robbery. They didn't surveil the area. They didn't sit up here the day of the robbery. This was like a week ago. So I just want to ask this lady because they've been closing down this Dollar General. I met him at a bus stop right over here when he told me to meet him by his house and by this Dollar General. Excuse me. I have a question. I know y'all said that y'all was short-staffed on the when y'all didn't have the store stocked and everything, but the store had been closing early for some days, like over the past couple of weeks. Was everything okay? Why was the store closing early?
What you just said.
Why? I'm asking you.
Short-staffed.
Y'all were short-staffed? All right, thank you. I just wanted to show y'all that they did close down the store and they was not stocking the store with food. Like some of the food and stuff was missing. It was a lot of food missing. And then they started closing down the place. And this restaurant is closed. But it's early in the morning right now. And that restaurant was open. I couldn't afford that shit. I had my food stamp card. And that was the only place where I could go and get some food stamps. Get some food. And they was closing it down. And that's why she was hesitant, even answering why you closed down the store. And I just wanted to show that they closed down the store. And it was all the time that I was hungry and didn't have nothing to eat inside of the house. Then they closed the Dollar General. When I come past the Dollar General, it was closed with locks on it in the middle of the day. So I'm not gonna go into this man property, but I'm gonna walk past and show y'all. Matter of fact, he tried to threaten to call the police on me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna show y'all. This is the African man store who asked me for my number, and then when I went off on him about trying to disrespect me, he tried to have me. He told me to meet him here, and when he told me that he wanted to see me and he would buy me some breakfast and stuff. And then I asked him if he would help me out with some money. We never discussed anything about sex. And I came up here. He told me he was by the store, so I came right here and I waited for him right here for him to pick me up. And a police officer was showing up right here, and he was trying to supposedly catch people speeding. This dude was the one who was just at the Dollar General, and as y'all can see, he's trying to hurry up and pull off and everything now, because that was the same black man that followed me by the Dollar General. So they have them following me, trying to harass me and see what I am telling about this coven. And so when I was waiting right here, they had me looking like a prostitute with the police right here, like he just trying to catch people speeding or whatever. And so I went off on the black guy, and he told me, he ain't trying to talk to me. He told me that he was like, oh, the only reason why I got your number anyway, because I went off on him. I was like, you got me sitting up here, waiting up here like a prostitute, and the police is up here. And I was like, and, you know, I don't appreciate this bullshit. And he had me waiting for like an hour. And then I just ended up leaving, and I cussed him out for that shit. And then I said, you ain't finna have me sitting up here when you talking about buying me breakfast. You know, he's talking about, oh, well, the only reason why I got your number was for a blood ritual. And, well, no, because he said, because you a sacrifice. And then so, because I told him, I was like, I can do a ritual to cleanse all this negative bullshit up off of me in the name of Jesus. And he was like, oh, we the king of rituals, and the only reason why I got your number is because you a sacrifice. And then so I left, and I started telling him don't contact me no more. I didn't want nothing to do with him. Then he started threatening me, saying that he was gonna try to get a warrant put out for me and try to have me arrested because I went off on him. And I told him to go to hell. And I told him that I didn't want to talk to him. And y'all know when a motherfucker trying to set me up, y'all know I'm gonna go off on their ass. And I went off on his ass. And he tried to threaten to call the police, and he tried to threaten to get the police to put a warrant on me. So anyway, that's why I went on ahead and showed y'all that part. So now I want to show y'all the far walk that I have, because when the man told me where he stayed at, and this man is following me on foot, he just got out of that van, and he's following me on foot. He's following me all the way over here, out of that van. Now I'm finna go on the other side of the street, because they not gonna keep chasing me around this motherfucker and trying to make it seem like I'm so fine. Nah, according to y'all, this white women country. What y'all told me when I was in that motherfucking jail cell, what y'all trying to pull this blood ritual on me. According to y'all, my nappy ass hair wasn't beautiful. According to y'all didn't like my skin and my hairy ass legs. According to y'all, but with this white women country, and y'all said y'all was gonna murder me and my baby and let the white folk rape my baby, and then want to sit around and try to intimidate me. And there's another black man right here walking towards my direction with his shirt off, and I'm gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna let both of these niggas cross my motherfucking path, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go down this street, cause I want them out my fucking sight. On sight. Y'all nigga don't need to even be in my sight, and you damn sure don't need to be trying to make yourself close to me, cause they know how I feel about them behind what they did. So anyway, I'm finna get back on the path and keep showing y'all how they set me up. Don't worry. But I'm just letting these black men going on about their business, because they not finna sit there and pretend like you just walking behind me and like you just walking in front of me. You not gonna keep doing that. And then think these motherfuckers gonna sit up in their house while motherfuckers out here trying to set me up. Oh no. And then try to say I'm crazy. Father God, please help me in the name of Jesus. And he's still right over there looking for me. And I don't walk all the way, obviously want to get away from you, and you still goddamn coming in my direction. And he got out that van. And he seen that I was recording the video when he started coming after me. And I need to stay by this street, because I need to tell y'all what I told the crossing guard this morning when I was on my way back to the house. All right, I gotta go back this way. It's the reason why the devil is trying to get me off this path, because they don't want me showing y'all the setups. And I be having to walk down side street, all kind of stuff to get away from these folk to do these videos. Y'all see that shit? All right. So the man told me to meet him by that Dollar General, and we walked, and he drugged my suitcase, because y'all know my suitcase got wheels on it, the Black Lives Matter suitcase. And I think it's the reason why they wanted to get me right then from where I was that day. And then, you know, but anyway, he's still right here thinking he gonna be following up behind me. Nigga, I ain't that motherfucking fine behind what y'all said. They talking about white women. This white women country, they worship white women. I heard what you said, and I seen what y'all been doing, and I seen how y'all been treating us. Every black woman was supposed to have a husband by now. He don't need to sell me, y'all. I'm tired of having to talk around them, and he's still the goddamn standing right there. All right, so let me go ahead and tell you what's going on then, and just let him hear. Just let him hear, because he know what's going on. So I walked from down here with the man, and he dragged my suitcase for me, and we walked down the street to his sister's house. And it was a long walk. I was like, damn, you know. I could have got off down there at the bus stop by her house, but I didn't know where the address, and that was the closest thing was for me to get off there. So, and he's sitting right here on where they setting me up at, where I'm trying to show y'all. And this is the setup. Let me cross. It's a red light. But anyway, so there was a crossing guard right here this morning as I was walking back. And these devils are sitting here being real cool, thinking they gonna get my people to set me up. And this was the exact spot this morning where I told the crossing guard, I seen the crossing guard, because I seen the church. And when I seen the church, I was like, you know, I see the police riding around and all these niggas trying to set me up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hold on. I seen the church. And I was like, and they trying to set me up like a prostitute. And I seen the church, and I said, hold on, it was a black lady right here with braids. And it was a black lady over here with braids, and she was standing right here with the stop sign, and I said, ma'am, I said, is it a school over here? And she said, yes. I got the right, because if I'm being followed, then y'all don't have the right to violate me. And if you got police officers bothering me, and you got black people bothering me to try to keep me from putting out this information, then I have the right. So when the black woman was right here, I said, ma'am, is there a school over here? She said, yes. And I said, ma'am, I said, so they trying to, I said, see, I'm about to put the information out right now. And then the woman said the school was right here. And then I said, she said, is everything all right? I said, no, everything is not all right. I said, because they done poisoned my pregnancy in the damn jail, and I'm out here pregnant. I said, and they done gave my baby away to the KKK. It's to some pedophiles. And I said, and they out here trying to set me up after they took my home. They out here trying to set me up like a damn prostitute on the streets, and they using my people to do it. And I'ma just walk down these steps. And I said, and they using my own people to do it. And she was just looking at me like, was there something, like, cause she knew that was dead ass fucking wrong. So that's how they got this shit set up. To try to prostitute me out of a school. I say, I walked away from you back at the Dollar General. Because I don't give a fuck about nobody saying they liked me. If you ain't in these videos with me, going to fuck off about my kids with me, then to hell with you. And you know it's true. So y'all see how far the Dollar General is. So these police trying to act like, oh, they just over here trying to catch people speeding. No, they not. They got black men trying to set me up and prostitute me. And they got these people in this house set up to make it look that way. So I'm finna go back while they drained my phone from 50% to 30%. And here go another black man over here bothering me, and they trying to make it seem like it's because of my clothes. No, and I'm gonna show y'all my clothes, and I'm gonna show y'all what God said about my clothes. So with this long walk, I have to walk all the way. I'm going to show y'all how far I have to walk to get to that Dollar General to get food. because I don't have bus fare. And then I like to walk and make my videos, and they got me in this area trying to set me up like a damn prostitute while I'm trying to tell the video to my case. And I want to tell y'all other stuff about how they trying to force me to have to prostitute, and then try to force me to have to talk to men that is setting me up, and then try to force me to think that I'm finna be intimidated by these devil police. Every single time that I have walked out of my house, this is what they have done. And you know what? I would be afraid, but guess what I've been doing? I've been holding up my Bible every time I see them. This is what I've been doing today. I've been holding it up because they know why I'm out here. They know I'm out here for Jesus Christ, and they know that I'm out here for Jehovah. And I might have on these little skank ass clothes because I had to wear these clothes in order to get anybody to even bring me in their house. They was leaving me outside and trying to paint me out as some fucking crazy woman. So I started dressing a little sexy to get somebody to take me in at night. And there's another one. And I'm holding up my Bible again because they know why I'm out here. And I'm out here for not serving the beast. I'm out here for that. I'm out here because my people want to worship the white man who is the devil, and my people want to worship the white woman who is a witch. You want to worship the creature and not the creator. You want to lie about Jehovah. You want to lie about Jesus Christ, and then y'all want to take people's kids and then molest people's kids and murder the parents and set the parents up and kill the children in our womb because Satan don't want us to multiply more than his people. And then y'all gonna sit up and leave me outside and talk about your car and talk about your degree and talk about everything you work for, knowing y'all motherfuckers been setting me up for being a blood sacrifice my whole motherfucking life. So I never was supposed to succeed at nothing. And this is why they sabotage me every fucking way for this very moment. So let me calm down. So I'll have to walk with the police all around and these white women riding past like, oh, this black lady just in our neighborhood and all this old kind of shit. So I'm finna be quiet because now we coming up to the house and y'all see how far I had to walk. So if I have to walk to the Dollar General or if I have to walk anywhere, that's how far I have to walk. And then they got the police right there. Now I'm gonna show y'all how I was forced and how they trying to force me to have to prostitute myself. And some of the men tried to hurt the baby, and I'm gonna tell y'all they're trying to get false witnesses against me and frame me. And I'm gonna tell y'all where they got me. At first I was afraid to show y'all. I was afraid to tell y'all for my safety, and I did not want the people in the house to feel like, oh, you know, shouting, you know, nah, but I don't give a fuck because once I seen what they was doing, then I was like, I gotta expose the whole setup. So I gotta come in here in this gate. I hope ain't nobody up in here because they trying to have it to where it's somebody that's always here. And so it's one sister unit who upstairs and she over my room. She can hear everything. And then the other sister unit is right there and she next door and she can hear everything. It's another unit right there, and she right next to the one they put me in, and she can hear everything. It's a hollow space. So if I was to come in this hollow space and try to make my videos right here, is nowhere really for me to see. They got everything stacked inside of the chairs. And it's no air conditioning. And she got the washing machine locked in there for only her and her sisters to use. And there ain't no kitchen. She got the kitchen next door. So they cut off the kitchen from me. And I guess they just got it set up this way to make it seem like she just rented out units and haven't fixed this part of it. But there's something forcing. There ain't no stove. There ain't no microwave for me to be able to cook food or store food. So this is the freezer. It's completely empty. And this is the refrigerator. These are some of the plate his sister brought me one time. And I'm going to tell y'all about the food because they trying to make it seem like they feeding me. And they really not. Not that it's their choice, but alright, so it's no mirror in here. So it made me have to do everything in the room with the man's where I could have no privacy. And then I got this charging because my phone, I'm gonna tell y'all in a second. Hold on. So this is the room. He brought me into this room. It's like a little mirror right here. He brought me into this room, and this is the room. And this is my bag with. And every morning I have to go pick up this bag and open this bag just to get my toothbrush out and my stuff. Originally I had all my stuff up here because this was not in here. It was in there. And I asked him to move it in here when he asked me to get comfortable. And I set up all my stuff real nice and neat right here. And he started acting hostile towards me. So I just was like, I gotta hurry up and put out the information and put my stuff back in the bag because they want me living out of the bag. So I'll be looking bad every day. And God showed me when I was at the motel with Bruce White, he said that he showed me a suitcase, but one of the first ones from when I left Texas, I think. And then he showed a baby that was halfway dead, and then showed a baby in an incubator. And they got me. I'm basically in here living out of this bag while they making it seem like they giving me a place to stay. All of my stuff is in the bag because I may have to leave here as soon as possible, depending on what they try to pull. And these are the things I had in my head. He was trying to make it seem like I was dirty, like he got stuff all over the place. And then right here, but he'll be like, oh, is that yours? Throw it away, throw it away. Don't get up and throw it away. And then trying to talk to me like that. And his clothes, it's filthy. Like, it ain't even, on this, my stuff right here is nowhere for me to put my stuff. There ain't nowhere for me to put my stuff. And this is his stuff all piled up in the corner and everything. And of course, that's his stuff all filthy. And they want to try to say that, oh, she nasty, she in our house being nasty. And so I said, I packed up all of my stuff in the bag, and I was like, nah, go ahead, say something about me while I'm putting out this information. And this is the charger that I was charging my phone right here. You probably can't see it that good, but it's not charging my phone fast enough, and they was draining my phone battery while I was trying to load the videos, and my videos won't really load while I'm in this room. Then I went to the other side of the house. It had 5 bars, and the videos were still taking long to load. And so y'all know I had been stepping outside when the man would bust in while I'll be making the videos. And all of a sudden, you see how you can see the floor right there. The sister who supposedly house it is, her boyfriend was right here outside the window, so he could hear everything I say on the videos. And then if I step outside, I'm gonna show y'all where he was outside. I didn't notice that they was always leaving somebody here. Not to say I should be in these people's house by myself, but I'm just saying. So this is where it was at, where he was listening. And so I tried to come over here and sit down. I sat right here and started recording the video. Then he came around the gate and came into here while I was making the video and went inside the shed for something. And they always try to do shit, make it seem like they just working on stuff outside, or they just doing this, but try to always have somebody listening to you in the room and outside. And then there was people following me when I got up and went for the walk, and then I started recording all those videos. Well, I don't know, I've been recording a lot of videos, and when I came back inside, I had, the last night I was recording some videos in here because the man was in the room, and it seemed like they were just trying to have them all up under me. So I was recording everything, the short videos that I recorded with the flexi rods in my head last night while I was standing right here, but I had the camera facing me. And then when I came back in to go in the room, I did like this. He was standing right here, and he was listening. So I gotta go so I can load these videos while I still got some juice in my phone, because my videos will not load while I'm sitting here, or if I lie down in the bed or just try to go outside, my videos won't load. They trying to make a whole 24 hours for one video to load right here. So that's why I'm walking out of the house and making